I mean, you could just have that in the background, not too loud. That'd be great for me. I appreciate it. I was unmuted. Unmuted. I hope so. It just slip mode has to be bigger. You see how that countdown?
You know, it's the host with the host with the energy. It's the host with the host with the most. It's the host with the host with the energy. It's the host with the host with the respectfully. It's the host with the host with the energy. It's the host with the host with the energy. It's the host. It's the host with the host with the energy. It's the host with the host with the most. It's the host with the host with the energy. It's the host with the host with the respectfully. It's the host with the host with the energy. It's the host with the host with the energy. It's the host.
It's the host with the most energy. I ain't even gonna hold with y'all. I gotta start laughing right now because it's been real, okay? It's been real and it's real in the field. But I am back again. I was going for a minute. Now I'm back in the jump off. I got Tania Milton right here. I said her last name wrong. I just felt this. The way she just looked at me, it's very much. I said her last name wrong. But she's about to correct me. I also have her and my good twin Leo that will be arriving. Again, it's a lot that happened behind the scenes, but I'm back. We got a good topic, hopefully coming out this jar pretty soon. And you already know how I flow. It's speak freely. But for real, Tania, aka Yellow, okay. She gonna tell y'all where she's from. She gonna tell y'all what she's involved in, where y'all can find her at, and we gonna jump right into it. You already know.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? This is Tania Milton, aka Yellow. I'm born and raised from Savannah. I'm in the LGBT community. You guys can catch me on Instagram, Tania Milton 86, Facebook, Tania Milton 86 also. And I also lip sync as an entertainer at Odyssey Club. You guys need to come and check it out if you want to see some good entertainment. Ooh. Yes.
It sounds good. She said she lip sync. We gonna see what she gonna do a little later then, okay?
Hey, turn some music on and I'm ready.
I can give a little beat, okay? Y'all already know what time it is when it comes to that. But we shall see. The fact that she just mentioned she in the LGBT cameo, that's it's giving okay, it is young month and whatnot. How you feeling though?
I'm feeling great, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Just feeling great. One thing about it, I just, want my community to come together as one. Okay. Because one thing about it, we all stick together like glue, way closer than family members do.
Yeah,
but the other thing, a bad part about that is that some of us get outcast. You're not noticeable for your skills, your talents, or anything positive that you do. So, right now I'm just here to speak out, try to talk about the things, what we do in our community, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully you can get some feedback. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask.
I ain't gonna lie, she already coming with the energy, all right? She already coming with the speak freely. We ain't even getting to the topic yet, so this is real good. It's giving okay, Yellow.
Yes.
Hello, it's giving Yellow. Where is the Yellow? Okay, I ain't gonna hold you. I really like that, and it's good that you are open and being expressive within the moment to talk about the LBGQ, and we didn't even get into the topic yet. You know what I'm saying? It's even already a topic without the hitting the jaw.
Right.
But to be able to openly express and to talk about that, honestly, I don't even know that much about the LGBT community, but I do know that I do have family members. I have friends, you get what I'm saying, that's also in the community or partake and just, do their thing. And when it comes to that, but do you feel like with y'all having your own community, do you feel like most of y'all is kind of singled out?
Yes, I do. Like I said, some of us is not recognized and acknowledged for our skills, our talents, the positive things that we bring to the community because of our sexuality.
Do you think that though with the LGBTQ, do you think that your community sometimes be projected onto society a little too, on a forceful aspect? It's not as it's open to how would you say, okay, let me see about it, or just have that curious mind. It just seems like y'all just project so much on a forceful tip to where you don't even have a choice in that aspect. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So the fact that you agree with me, that's interesting.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Very
so with you agreeing with me within that, tell me why. Why do you feel like? Because I know why on my end. Because from the television to the radio to just being out in public, you get what I'm saying? To stores, to restaurants.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's just like, as a mom, I have to explain certain things to my children.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I totally agree.
Even without them even having a curious mind with their ages, but it's just like as they see it, they wonder. You get what I'm saying? Like,
they're curious.
Yeah, very
They're
curious.
very curious, and they wonder, okay, do I want to try this or do I don't want to try this? You know what I'm saying? Or will I be accepted for this if I do decide to go down this road? Or will I not be accepted to go down this road? Because I, as myself, I am a parent, as a mother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I raised my child up as a stud. Okay. You know what I'm saying? My child never see me as a female, as a woman. So it was hard in society as raising my own child up this way, where I kind of was like the black sheep of the family because of my sexuality. Your
sexuality shouldn't be able to determine how you can raise
your child. Exactly.
To be a parent.
But that's when it goes back to the parents. You know what I'm saying? My parent. Because I was the only girl and the baby, my mom had dreams and goals for me. Yeah. But it was not my dreams and goals. You know what I'm saying? And she wanted me to live my life that she wanted me to live to live my life through her.
It's really funny that you say that, because a lot as being a child or growing up, our parents or anybody that we are around typically have an ideal, like our life already set out in their eyes on how the way it's supposed to be.
Right.
Not saying, she got to live our life, she have to make mistakes, she have to find out who she really is.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? For me to really just flourish and be the person that I want to be.
Right.
But for you to already single me out to say that this is how the way my life is supposed to go, and you already critique everything that I'm doing in the limelight of it's not being how the way you had visualized me to be, you already cast me out.
Exactly.
You cast me out from the beginning.
Correct.
Do you feel, though, I must ask, and I am curious, because I feel like it won't be this. I mean, it can be this way, that two of the same sex can raise a child.
Yes, I totally agree with that. I totally agree.
I think that is possible. As long as it's not, I feel like long as it's not being opposed to where this, even though, yes, what you see in your home, you get what I'm saying? They say that you will follow. You get what I'm saying? But if I'm telling you that you don't have to do what I'm doing, you don't have to, your sexuality don't have to predicate off of who I know I am. That's you get what I'm saying? Based off of what you see. And even though, as a kid, as a female or a male, I feel like, oh my gosh, my mom is this way. I want to be the same as my mom because they idolize us so much.
Right.
But in the same token, I still let you spread your wings and see exactly which way you want to go.
Exactly.
And that's extremely important. So if you're that type of person, not saying you out for your sexuality, if you're that type of person, then I feel like it's nothing wrong with that.
No, it's nothing wrong with that at all. Because like I said, with me coming up as the only girl and the baby, my mom had dreams and goals for me that it wasn't accepted for me. But my mom's a seamstress. She always said, I'm going to make your wedding gown, make your wedding dress and design it like no other. Guess what I told her? You're not going to make a wedding dress for me. You must be going to make it for my wife when I get married, because I'm not wearing a dress. So, and I also have friends that are not gay, and their children are gay. You know what I'm saying? And I also know people that are gay and their children are not gay. It's all about how you raise your kids and how the path that you lead down for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have to involve your sexuality or your life around your children, because you have to let them spread their wings to figure out their life on their own, on which path they want to go.
Exactly. I do wonder though, on the standpoint of knowing, like, when it comes to the LGBT community, right?
Mm-hmm.
you say gay. Some people don't even like to be called.
No, they don't. A lot of people don't
You
like
know
to
what I'm
be
saying?
called gay.
I heard. Even though what you saying that you a stud, right?
Right.
So is it a difference between a stud and an AG?
Well, basically, not really. It's just basically the name.
The name, whatever you decide.
Because
But if
you
I
can
call
be
you
an
an AG, would you be
AG.
offended?
I won't want to be called an AG. I'm a stud or a butch. That's me. But
What's
that's,
a butch?
You know what I'm saying? The male version.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The male version of a female.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, in the film, it's a
So
female.
with a stud and a butch though, you want, and I'm getting. Listen, I want to know. So with a stud and a butch, you like to please. You don't like to get pleased. You don't like nobody going down there.
No. I like a feminine woman. You know what I'm saying?
It has to be a feminine.
Yes, a girly girl, a lady. Yeah. I don't want a female that's looking hard and manly like me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's the term like the bush and the okay.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
You know, and you have a stem that's between a stud and a female. She's a little boyish, but she still dressed girlish.
Okay.
That's the stem. A femme is all the way a female. A stud is all the way a butch, the boy type. You know what I'm saying? Those are the difference of some of those, and some of us no label. They don't want to have no label because some of them still mess with men and women, pansexual. You know, get in relationships.
I mean, it just gets so deep.
Oh yes, it does.
I'm just like, good Lord have mercy. I ain't gonna lie. Woo! Very educational. Very.
Yes.
Okay, because at this point, it's giving very much. I have so many questions, and I just wonder so much because again, society look at, and I'm speaking from my standpoint. What I feel like when it comes to society, in my perspective, on it, is that you gay, straight, or bisexual. You get what I'm saying? That's all I've seen is gay, straight, or bisexual. But when it comes to the other categories that y'all fall into, it goes into I can't say that. I offended you. It's just like I don't know what to say. I don't know what to call you. And then I have boys, so my boys see, and I'm gonna say a transsexual. I think that's safe to say a transsexual with they got nice long hair. They talk like, but you see a little beard, but nothing too much. You can tell that they go through things.
But you have some of them that doesn't have all of that and look very beautiful as a real woman. Yeah. Also, too, you won't even tell that they're a man.
Yeah, that's
true. What I'm saying. You have a lot of them that have surgical done to their bodies. You know what I'm saying. But you have some of them that just naturally beautiful that they look just like a woman.
Have you ever got catfish?
You know what I'm saying? No, I've never got catfish like that. I pray to God I don't. You know what I'm saying? For real. No, ma'am. I'm good on that. We might have to meet and greet somewhere. I don't want to see no pictures over the internet.
I'm starting to think of something. Oh, my stomach is hurting, guys. Yo, oh my God, I cannot imagine. You know what I'm saying? Yo, if y'all was next to her, first of all, energy is telling me, if somebody catfish me, I'm going off. Okay,
I'm going off.
Yo,
I'm going off.
I am too weak. We definitely waiting on Leo to
send me a picture looking like Janet Jackson. Then when I meet and greet you looking like the Creeper the Reaper. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, ma'am. No, we're going to meet and greet.
No, ma'am. No ham. No turkey. Okay?
We ain't making stuffed sandwiches.
No, ma'am. No ham. No turkey. But we are about to pull this topic out. I think Leo is finally here. It's giving me very much. It's about to be that time. Okay, it's on. Leo is about to come on in. And I'm really about to call my friend. Tell her to open up that door again. It's about to be time. It's the lip sync. Lord have mercy, though. But I think it would be great, and it would definitely be wise that once Leo actually comes in, when Leo actually comes in,
it's a beautiful day today, you guys.
It's a beautiful day. I'm trying to tell you, Lord have mercy. Oh, my God. Leo, come on in. Y'all already know her. That is my twin with the shades on. It's beautiful outside.
Waiting on
Leo is here.
Leo's in the house. What's up, Leo? Give me some, girl. All right. I'm Yellow.
I'm finally here, Yellow.
Yes, ma'am.
What's up? I ain't gonna lie, she look at all nice episodes of Investigating and all that with the shades on, looking good.
Y'all
Thank you.
Thank you.
We over here, she was just getting in depth with the, I'm not gonna lie, get into the shades. Ooh, it's beautiful.
Black, white, and red.
Hold on, let me see what the red earrings and all that. Oh,
Check Leo out, y'all. Check her out.
But she was actually getting in depth about the LGBT community, because she is a stud, considered a stud in the bush. So I was just kind of asking her a little bit of questions about that. She was kind of giving me some knowledge. There's a lot of things I don't know when it comes to that. And then just kind of giving a background a little bit on me asking her questions in the standpoint of, do you feel like it's if it's safe to say that, two of the same sex can raise a child? You know what I'm saying? Because I know some people is biased to it, and then some people just completely think that it's not possible. In my opinion, I truthfully think that two of the same sex can raise it, and they don't necessarily have to be. They don't have to become gay or bisexual, all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that would happen. But just to hear her standpoint on it and her being in that community, I think it was just, it was good for the people to know.
Yes,
absolutely. And it's a lot of our kids, Black kids.
Exactly.
Parents.
Yeah.
Yes.
Need them. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's always good to be present in your kids' life, but really be present in your kids' life. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be there just to be there.
And talk with your kids. You know what I'm saying? Have a close relationship with your kids, where your kids will be comfortable to be able to come and talk with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? About any and everything. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
stay on top of your kids, you know what I'm saying? And don't push your kids away. Always be there for them no matter what of their sexuality. So they'll be able to be comfortable within themselves to come to you to let you know, hey, Mom, I think I want to date guys. Or, hey, Mom, I think I want to date girls.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not open with your child, you're going to have a distance and they're going to push away from you. And they're going to end up in the streets.
Yep.
And even and how important that is, y'all just need to take heed to that, because first off, if it don't happen, if you don't feel safe or comfortable within your home, what do you think society is going to do with our children?
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? They're going to go through the gutter. They're going to go through them away. And that's just how the way it is.
Places for them.
You wasn't accepted at home. So do you think that society or the outside world really would accept them? No. They really not. They really not. But it's topic time, man. I ain't going to lie. I'm about ready. We had a little laughter going on. Leo is in the building. Twin Energy is here. She's on Aquarius. We're Leo, so it's giving fire. Fire here, right?
Yeah, fire.
Yeah, let's get it.
And I'm the water sign Aquarius.
Oh my
I'm
God.
flowing through you guys.
Yeah, well, it's giving.
Hey.
Y'all are awesome people.
Yes.
Wow. It's giving.
Wow.
The truth is, I like it. I like it. So I must ask. Leo know. You know what I'm saying? Yellow about to know. Hearing the truth is, what do you feel initially? Like just seeing it, hearing it, me talking and asking you, what do you feel initially by hearing the topic, the truth is?
You gotta confess some things. That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
The truth.
Exactly.
You think a confession. Okay, that
come
sounds
out
good.
and confess some things and tell the truth.
That's how you feel?
Yeah. No hidden secrets
At all.
at all.
So I must ask both of y'all, and whoever decides to just, answer the question first, we just gonna flow into it.
Okay.
Do y'all feel, and this is speak freely, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I want y'all to be honest with yourselves and don't think it's just me answering that. Just imagine you in the mirror or being truthful. What if God is asking you this? Do y'all feel like y'all honestly walking in y'all truth?
Now I am, yes.
Beautiful.
Now I am, yes. Because I'm more comfortable within myself, where I don't have to hide my sexuality anymore, by being in the closet. So yes, on my end, you know what I'm saying?
Since you said that coming out the closet, how long you been out?
Oh, honey, I've been out for 22 years. But
Okay.
back then, like I said, I was the only girl and the baby. I had to hide my sexuality for a long time to make my mother happy.
Oh, wow.
But it wasn't something that made me happy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was speaking out as in the parents that's raising kids that are like that, where have a close relationship with your kids. You know what I'm saying? Because as me growing up, as the only girl in the baby, my mom had dreams and goals for me, but it was not for me. You know what I'm saying? And it pushed me away from my mom. You know what I'm saying? Had a distance from me and my mom. You know, where I would go find somebody else to relate and talk to, where I couldn't go and talk to my mom about things because she would label things as I come and talk to her about certain things. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't feel comfortable talking to my mom. That's what I say. Talk to your kids, have an open relationship with your kids as much as you can so they can feel comfortable with you. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, your kids are going to distance themselves away from you. They're going to end up running away. And then you're going to lose your child for not accepting your child.
Right. And it's going to be hard to get them back.
It's hard to get them back.
Because you ain't accept me before. So it's just like, why would I think anything changed now?
Right.
I respect that.
What about you answer the question?
Yes.
I definitely am walking in my truth now. You get what I'm saying? I look for validation from left and right. I'm not gonna lie. In the past, you know what I'm saying? I was a person that wanted so much from everybody else, but you was not down to give it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? So when everything that you desire or you want from anybody, if you can't give it to self first, how do you expect anybody to give you that?
That's right. That's right.
And it ain't even gotta fall under love. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about attention, affection. If you can't give yourself even or any of that on that aspect, how do you expect anybody to do that? Because you will find something wrong for everything.
That's right.
Because you're not giving it to yourself.
That's right.
So once you give it to yourself, you really, I mean, in the space I'm in, I'm like, I care if I get it, if I don't. Like, it don't really matter because I already have it within me.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it to myself. So at the same time, and I ain't gonna never cut myself short when it comes to love or affection or just having time with myself or just doing things that I know that I want or I feel like I need. Give it to you. Because I feel like you will always find something to either criticize or just find something wrong with somebody not doing. Oh my gosh, you ain't open the door the right way. Why you open the door like that? Why you ain't make sure my food was hot? You know what I'm saying? Like if you do little minor things like that for yourself, what's wrong? I mean, why would you want or look for anything to that extent from anybody?
From someone else. That's right. It starts with yourself.
It's really start within.
That's right.
The truth is, though, I really just want us to really just. It didn't even. I don't think it really fall on the topic. I just really want us to get into conversations. And I'm gonna just throw something out that just came into mind. Like the truth is, most people don't know how to hold a conversation with somebody when they upset.
And you're right about that.
Like I'm just talking about like when emotions really get involved, sometimes you let the emotions take over how the way you can come to someone and really have a normal conversation. Like you know what I'm saying? Like but really understand why you felt that way.
Right.
And this is how the way you make me feel.
That's
for us to be able to come together to get an understanding to where like I gotta come to you in a different type of tone or a different type of way for you to receive the whatever it is that I'm trying to give on to you right now.
Right.
But if you can't do that, how do you think that it's safe for you to carry on other friendships, other relationships, business, customer service, just interacting with anybody if you can't upheld a real live conversation where you can't even take heat? And I don't even think now in my life that there's no such thing as bad criticism. I think everybody that criticizes you is they either see something within you, and you ain't even got to take what they saying to heat. It all depends on what they actually saying, but you have to still listen. I think you should still listen to
jealousy also too.
That could play a factor, but I feel like a listening ear, you gonna know what it's here for.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, is it coming up as jealousy? Is it coming up that you hating, or is it coming up that you see something in me that I could potentially be better in? You get what I'm saying? That can help me. Yeah. But if it's not coming from that, and it all depends on the way you perceive it, but you still have to be open-minded.
That's right.
Be open-minded to where like everybody's not out to hate on you.
You're right.
Everybody not out to help you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't out to learn from you either.
That's right.
But still have an open mind to be like, I don't have to receive it in that type of aspect. You know, like when it comes to that.
That's right.
That's some real. You dropping gems over here.
No,
you dropping some jewels over here.
But I mean, is there anything that y'all think when it comes to the truth is like even for social media? Like I feel like people like to put up a facade. And the truth is y'all like to put up a facade. You get what I'm saying? And I once was that person to make it seem like everything is always happy and peaches and cream. Let's say cheese for this photo. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Not you saying cheese.
I love your ad-libbing in the.
She said cheese. I am weak right now. what I'm saying? Like people like to put up facades, and in in reality, or after that photo, or looking for these comments, or looking for these likes, or looking for these this attention, you're suffering.
That's right.
In the end, you're suffering. So because you get everything that you want on the social media aspect or from the world, what are you doing with yourself in the end? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because if that all vanished, if our phones shut down, you get what I'm saying? What do you have? Are you miserable? Are you happy? Are you content? I mean, everybody's working to the wealthy rising, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, like, you deserve to be happy. That facade ain't gonna get you nowhere, because guess what? It will crush one day.
No, I ain't lying.
It will crush.
Yes, it will.
And when it do, it's just giving very much. You did it all for what? For nothing.
For nothing.
For nothing.
That's right.
Tap into your inner self.
I think people can see through the facade eventually. You know.
What you think people that look at it can see into it? But I'm talking about the people that's proposing that. If you proposing to put up the facade, they need to look into themselves and be like, what am I seeking out of this?
Right.
What is the end? What is the end of you doing it? Now other people looking in, of course, but guess what? We take note of it. We can't really address it. We can't say nothing to you because that ain't our business.
Right.
It ain't for us to really say nothing.
Right. That's right.
But it's sad. I think it's sad that it was something that TDJ said the other day. Like, I think it was last night. I was listening to something with him. He said something, and I can't probably word it to the T, but it was like you like to be in rooms where you know that you can help people, but you don't want to be in the rooms where people that is above you, that either that you can learn from. It was something where you could either learn from or something, but you always want somebody to need you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And my thing is though, you can't always want to be that need person, because that's what you get drained.
That's right.
And
because when you need, who's gonna be there for you?
Right.
Once you don't got drained dry.
And for me, I try to be in rooms where people are more successful.
Exactly.
Then you can learn. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because the need is going to be taken away from that purpose.
That's right.
And what you're supposed to be doing.
That's right.
That's how the way I feel on that too.
You're not going to achieve what you're trying to do.
Exactly.
That's right.
But why is it? The truth is too, I feel. Why is it that most people, and I think it's just normal, and it's just like it's a thing that's kind of embedded in us, to where the strong people always have the same saying, I don't have nobody to go to. But when in reality we do.
Yeah,
why do we do that? And I'm not gonna lie, even off of this live, I still have a habit of doing that. I utilize and not try to let my pride get in the way of either asking or just seeing some type of help, whatever situation I'm going in. But it's just like, why is it so embedded in us to always say that? Oh, we don't have nobody to go to. Nobody here to help us. But we always could be that helping person. How could you always be that for someone else, but you don't feel like you're not deserving of the help from others?
I think it's because we've probably been burned in that.
Burnt out somewhere down in the air, down the line
we
somewhere.
told somebody, hey, this is going on, and they'd be like, I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying?
That's correct.
Those are wrong people, though.
Exactly. That's right.
I feel that, you know what I'm saying? And when I say I feel that, it's when I feel that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, when do the change come within us to be able to not continuously normalize saying those things when we know that's really not the truth?
Yes, maybe one day, hopefully, you wake up and you see that bright light. That bulb don't switch on. Like, hey, I'm not doing this no more. I can't keep helping this person. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep burning out. You know what I'm saying? Because when the time comes for you, because we all fall down at times, but God makes sure we get back up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But when it's time when you fall, where's the people that I don't helped out in my corner? You know what I'm saying? They're not there at all, you know. So I feel hopefully it's within you. Hopefully one day you will realize that point. You know what I'm saying? It's time to cut this off.
And it's reciprocity. That's what it's called.
Right.
Give and
take. That's right. That's right.
It definitely is. Life is just a learning experience.
It is.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Very much so.
In order to see the blessings, you gotta learn the lessons.
That's right.
So I mean, it's just real. It's just real when it comes to it. Is there anything that y'all feel when it comes to the truth is, or is there any truths that y'all feel like that people don't really walk into, or that you have found within yourself that you are now walking into? Like what?
Okay, for me, because I was in corporate America for so long, you'll kind of see how I talk. Like how I talk to you
Yeah.
is probably different than how it would appear on camera. So, code switching.
Yes.
Yeah, so,
I can relate to that.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I would
Yes.
work. Hi, how are you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
You can
That's
switch
not-
that code up very
Right,
quickly.
right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
But we've been taught that, if we don't speak a certain way, that people will think we're stupid
Or dumb or don't know anything. Yeah. Say if you're not
Code
speaking
switching is definitely
properly,
important,
speaking
It's definitely
Ebonics, they feel that you're not smart enough, you don't know how to speak,
Mhm.
correctly.
Do you feel like that takes away from who y'all are, or do you feel like y'all have to uphold a certain demeanor about yourselves to where like you have to play the part?
Good question.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like that. I will have to continue playing the part because the simple fact, number one, I'm a mother. You know what I'm saying? I had to teach my child, different things and goals and different paths, and the way to bring her up so she's gonna be respectful and mannerable. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, it's yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, no, sir, nothing. So I feel that I have to uphold a certain type of image, a certain type of way, for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then in order to install different things into my child head, you know what I'm saying? My child has to go down the road that I am because I am, a lesbian, you know what I'm saying, a stud. My child is straight, but my child loves me unconditionally. You know what I'm saying? I learn from her, she learns from me.
Right.
So that's how I feel about it. I feel that in my perspective, I should, I keep that same image going.
That's extremely important. You definitely want to guide them and keep them knowing,
Right.
What the real meaning of
That's
respect is. Because a lot of kids is out in this world, especially the young youth.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? It's not as respectful, and it's hurtful. You get what I'm saying? And some adults, even my age, I don't even feel like I would want to stop a young kid if they saying something I know that they shouldn't be saying, because nowadays they'll come out smart. You know my mama. You know what I'm saying? Or who you think you is?
Or might run up on you and might want to try to hit you. Or
That's
pull out a weapon out on you. You know
that's what I'm saying. And it's crazy because it's so much of us want to save our youth, but we know what it would take to even put in that effort to do so. People got things to live for. You know what I'm saying? We got kids behind trying to save you.
Yes.
But if you chose that route, what can I do? Allow you to make your mistakes, and until you may learn what's best.
But it starts at home.
It do start at home.
That's what it starts at home. It starts with the parents being into their children's lives. You know what I'm saying? And try to teach them the right and wrong way.
Some of our parents though didn't even know the right way.
And you're right. And
some of us don't know the right way.
They inflicted their life onto their children's life. You know what I'm saying? And that's the path that their children
went.
And
it's hurtful, yo.
And it's very hurtful.
Just to even say that, because as kids, my mother had me at 15. Well, my mother was pregnant with me at 15 and had me at 16. So my dad was 15 when she had me. So it was at 15, 16. Kids making kids.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So we're like now, and I was 19 when I had my first one. He turned out to be a stillbirth. Then I had my second son. I honestly forgot because I had him 6 weeks. It was like a 6-week checkup. So I had to be like 20. Like it was just back to back when it happened. But it's like kids having kids. You not knowing I was raised on my great grandmother too. Right. So it's like getting raised from the old generation. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm getting that wisdom installed inside of me. It's still coming up on my generation. It's just like, yo, you don't really know which direction to go. Right. You're too old school, but at the same time, the new school ain't getting right with the old school. The old school had flavor within knowing how to go about, raising kids. Right. But it's just a cycle to where at the end of the day, we all want to break the chain. We want to break the cycle. Like for real, like be the change that we actually need. Right. And of course, it starts within us. Yeah. But it's challenging to do this. It's challenging.
Especially in social media. Like children in the social media.
Exactly.
We are children in that.
And not only that, we got to discuss like getting rid of generational trauma, because
now that hit different.
Growing up, we get spanked. Yes. You know what I mean? And now,
but even voicing your opinion,
right?
Yes, right.
Mama, why you hit me? You wasn't supposed to hit me.
Exactly.
It's fire. Shut up. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, shut up. Do what I say. I mean, don't. They say what the saying was. Don't do what you see. Don't do what you see me doing. Do what I say.
Right.
Do what I say, not as I do.
Do what I say, not as I do.
That's right.
And I mean, how many times you gonna try to tell me the same thing? But you raising me. So what am I supposed to do? I'm curious. Now that's where the curious minds comes in at.
That's
But the
right.
but getting back to what you're saying about just the traumatic just times as being a kid though, and it's kids. That's why it's very important, like you said, we're just talking to our kids though. Even therapy, you get what I'm saying? And
Right.
if you can't be you don't have the finances to even provide therapy for your kids, be that counselor that they actually need to where like you don't be that parent. Take that hat off and let them talk
That's
to you
right.
like a friend.
That's
Like
right.
let them talk to you
That's right.
as anybody
That's
that they
right.
want to, so they can just get that off their chest.
Yes, exactly.
From bullying, you get what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
A lot of kids come home and
Yes.
and get bullied
Right.
and will shut down.
That's
Don't
right.
eat their food, change
That's
their
right.
behavior, everything just start to
Everything
change, and you
changing.
wonder. And I mean, please
That's
take
right.
this and with my good heart. This is why kids sometimes even commit suicide.
That's right.
You get
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? The suicide
That's right.
rates is out the door.
right.
Like
Being bullied.
it's and I done been there. Let's be real. Like we gonna be real. We gonna talk the truth.
Right.
Like I done been there, but I can't see myself doing it. You get what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I can't. I just personally can't see myself.
But a
doing
lot
it.
of people have done it.
Yeah, you know, and
That's
it's,
right.
it's hurtful. That's
It is.
pain. Like it's something or somebody that could not turn that switch for them to know who they really was and how important that they was. You get what I'm saying? Even though you're supposed to know that within yourself, but they didn't have something for them to take that route. And I don't blame them. I don't know what it comes from. I can't even touch on that topic because I never really experienced it.
Right.
You know, in that extent. But I do know I have a family member that has, you know, which is a touchy topic, but it's just a lot of things that we all go through on a daily, that we all that been through, and even in our adult stages that we try to just forget within our past. You know, like we try not to remember, but sometimes certain conversations, certain settings, certain environments overall, trying to bring that trigger of what was to where like you can't propose it to what it is now. You
That's
know,
right.
and it's hard to tame that. It's hard to tame it, but
And it, like you said, it's okay for you to go to therapy. It's okay to put your kids in therapy.
yes, it
You can't-
is.
There are a lot of free programs.
Exactly.
that,
There's different many ways you
Oh,
can get
for real?
help for your kids.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? If
Here
they
in
no
need
excuse.
it.
Savannah,
There's no
they have
excuses
Park
for it.
Place. Park Place is a homeless shelter for teenagers, but they also have therapy there.
Exactly.
She just gave you some
For
jewels.
free.
So
For free.
Park
That's right.
Place, she said. So if you know anybody that's in need or a teenager that is in need of some type of therapy,
That's right.
please, you know, reach out to them. I don't know their number, but you also can look it up on Google if you have a smartphone, and you know, just reach out and don't be ashamed of it. It's nothing
There's
wrong with
nothing
that.
wrong with it. at
It was
all.
always as a kid, like,
Right.
you certain things it just wasn't cool. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh my gosh, why are you doing that? What you need to go talk to somebody for? What's wrong with you,
Or
girl?
go
Like,
go to Jesus, and it's like,
Yeah.
it's okay to have your Bible, but it's also okay to have therapy.
yeah,
Exactly.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing
That's
wrong
the
with that.
truth.
Don't be
That's
embarrassed.
the
Don't be ashamed, and don't care what nobody
Yep.
says because you're trying to get help for your child, or
And
maybe for yourself.
Yep, I'm
Yeah,
trying to tell
exactly.
you, it's
Exactly.
it's extremely important. Don't suffer when the help is there.
That's right.
Why do it? You gotta love yourself enough to where, like, at the end of the day, it don't matter what he say, she say,
That's
whatever they see me as or what they view me as, I'm gonna get the help and the guidance or whatever it is that
That's
I
right.
need to make sure that I'm good. I'm mentally good. You get what I'm saying? You have that mental strength to really be a
Yes, you
parent
do.
now.
You do.
You get what I'm saying? So if you need that therapy, go get it.
Please.
Go get it. And don't be ashamed about it. Like, for real. But I ain't gonna lie, that was a little deep. That was a little deep.
Yeah,
That was a little
yes,
deep.
it was.
We had a little deep session just now. Y'all gotta stop playing. If you tuned in, comment, speak freely. If you got something that you want to say or we want to ask, definitely feel free to comment down below and let us know what you feeling.
What's another truth is?
What is another truth is though? You gotta hit me with something yellow or Leo, because I hit y'all with two back to back. It's a lot of the truth is though. Like how deep we trying to go. The truth is, I'm about to hit it because y'all acting like y'all want to touch the topic, but I'm about to touch the topic. The truth is, a lot of people are not happy in their relationships.
And that's right. That's right.
The truth is, a lot of people are not happy in their marriages
That's right.
Why do you think that is?
because of the image,
Because of
the benefits.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that you've been through so much with me during my journey of life that I feel like I had to stop here.
Right.
You took me, you've been through me through my mud. I'm talking about like through things that I mentally didn't think that somebody would be
Down to my
supportive,
lowest.
would be supportive,
That's
of me with. And then those times, nope, my family not there for me.
That's right.
Nobody else there for me but you. So it's a reason that I should stay.
Right.
The children is a reason I
You
should
should
stay.
stay.
And that's not the truth.
And that's not the truth. That's not
It
the
doesn't
truth.
matter about the foundation that you have created.
That's right.
It doesn't matter about the benefits that come with that person.
That's right.
It doesn't matter about what it opposed to be and what the potential that you may see it as. If you are not internally happy with that person, why allow you and that person to suffer?
Exactly. Or hold on and drag that person along if you're not happy with that person.
No, she
You know
look
what
at the way
I'm
she
saying?
talk.
Because the communication is the key also too.
The way she
And the
talking right
trust
now.
and the honest and the loyalty for real. Because you got a lot of people that's in marriages that's not happy, but you steady holding on to like some of the things that you talked about, but they're not happy, but you steady dragging that person along. If you're not happy, let them go.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Why? That's why I really do. But I'm laughing because the way you talking is getting very much. It's my energy. Like
It is.
that's my
Right.
That's really my energy, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So it's like when I just hearing you talk, I'm like, this is probably how people be perceiving me. So like, she's really talking wrong. She's talking. But on some real though, I really want to know. Like, I really want to know why I stayed. Like,
Yeah.
it really. What do you think? Because it's like you like.
Well, I'm on my second marriage, so this is the last one because this is a great one. But what
That's
I had
good.
to learn was, like you said, truth is it's okay to start over.
That's
Yeah.
right. It is.
Because I was with
Truth
my
is-
ex-husband for 15 years.
15?
15 years.
God damn! Let me stop. No, that's a
so,
whole time though. For
You
real.
know, like you said, you have that perception of the beautiful couple, the
Yeah.
husband, the
Right,
wife, the
right.
kids. Y'all have nice cars, but
Your
he was
happiness.
suffering. Like
He
he
was-
had mental illness. He was bipolar. So,
Oh, okay.
You know.
That's different.
but it isn't because you want to get help. So
Okay.
you got to know if you trying to help somebody, if they don't want to get the help, you got to.
They have to be willing to
Yeah.
accept the help if they want help. You know, a
Not
lot of
even
people
accept it.
don't
They have to really
be
accept.
willing.
No,
Yeah.
Willing within themselves to
It
want to
start
get
with
help.
him acknowledging and knowing that he needs mental health.
And something's wrong.
You get what I'm saying? And if I'm with you and I'm telling you that, and you thinking I'm against you, or probably, I don't know what you may feel. You may be feeling attacked. Like,
you
right.
become abusive.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
But then you want to keep up this image of
The perfect world.
family.
And
Of
it's
the perfect
not.
world,
And
the
then
perfect
you're
family.
suffering.
Yeah. Behind closed doors, honey. You never know what goes on behind closed
Yes,
doors.
you
You
don't.
got people out in the streets living their life like the perfect couple and the perfect family, the Patrick
And
family.
it's because you
And
got
behind
this-
closed doors. I mean, hey, the
Something
wife
happened.
getting beat up, dragged out, the kids getting beat up or abused. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful about that. You know what I'm saying? And if you see a loved one that needs help, or see that they're troubling about something, please try to help them. You know what I'm saying? Some type of way.
But
It's
some
a
people don't
dangerous,
want that.
it's a dangerous,
You're right.
yeah, it's a dangerous thing with paying captain. I'm not even gonna say captain. You know the word
Yeah,
captain.
yeah,
Save-
yeah.
It's not save that, but it's captain save somebody.
Right.
They don't want to be saved.
No.
Yeah.
Some people
You're
really
right.
do
They
not.
don't.
Some people
You're
really
right.
do not want the help. But
Right.
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like she said, don't suffer. And I'm happy for you to really have. Listen, that was help within myself, because I am honestly
Yeah.
Going-
It's okay to start over.
Yeah.
yeah
it
to
is.
know that you to
It
know
is.
that it is safe to say that you can start over.
That's right.
Over is healthy. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If you
People try to put in your mind, oh, you've been divorced, oh, you got kids, don't nobody want you, blah blah.
But
blah.
it's that same saying over and over and over, because I don't know. Like, I just feel like it's just that society projecting that on it,
Mhm.
or it's just the fact of you feel like that and you saved. It's because you saved. You ain't get out.
Right.
You ain't see nothing else, so that's why you trying to push that on me, and I think
Yes.
that's unfair.
Portray that in your head.
Yeah,
Exactly.
why you doing that
Don't
to
put
me?
that image in my head. That's right. Because there's somebody out there for everyone.
It is, and again, like how we is stating right now in this moment, why stay and suffer? You get what I'm saying, or even put that person through
You're
that.
gonna be miserable
You are
within
miserable.
yourself. You're gonna be
Ain't
miserable.
nobody got time for that. I'm not gonna
I
hold
ain't
you.
lying.
It is definitely real. To hear that my twin have started over, I feel like there's hope for myself. The fact that
And for me,
you in a relationship.
hi
right?
everyone. No. Hi. You know what? Not you want to put me on a spotlight, but I got something for after the show, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, I just
So, I'm
asked.
enjoying myself. I'm having a great time.
You could have. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I just asked a question.
And I answered you, Trent.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Not the after the show.
I'm
After
in a
the
situationship.
Yeah, exactly. Telling people. All right.
Exactly. And if you guys don't know what situationship is, that's when you in a relationship with somebody. One day you're in a relationship with them, the next day y'all done broke up.
That's
What kind of relationship is that? That's a situation.
That's
I
a
ain't got
situation.
time for that
We
right
ain't
there.
doing that.
We ain't doing all that right there.
I ain't think a situationship is that.
But I'll look at it like that.
Yeah.
But
But
it's a situation
what it
for
is?
me. Yes.
Like a situation.
The
You're
situation,
not-
you
y'all
and
not
the
committed to
business
each
and
other.
each other. Yeah, in a situation, but you add the ship to it, like a
Mhm.
relationship.
You're not
So
committed,
it's a
but you're kind of committed. You're doing all
Exactly.
all the things.
The things that you do when you're committed,
Yeah.
but you're not. You know what I'm saying?
There's no title or
Yes.
no commitment.
It's that
They are.
situationship.
Uh-huh.
Well,
That part.
that
Just
shit-
learned something. My friend just learned something.
Well, guess what? I thought the situation. I guess that's a full break. I don't know because
How you look at it?
a situationship.
Yes.
I guess now the way you broke it down, I guess it makes sense. But you still openly could date some people. You can still openly date.
Yes.
Some,
You,
okay.
yeah.
Some people don't feel that way though, right? That's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
thought a situationship like you don't have the title of being the title that they want you as or you want them to be. to
Right.
you. But at the same time, y'all together, not together.
Right.
Yeah, it could be that.
It could be that way. Yeah. Yeah.
But how the way you broke it down is giving house.
You know what? Oh, there's always when I break it down.
No, the way you broke it down, it's the truth.
It is
because
true.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't believe in the titles and the labels no more.
So are y'all dating?
Who?
Like, are you dating?
Are you dating? Who, me or are you?
Yeah.
Who dating?
Are you dating?
Well, I'm married.
I'm going through a divorce.
Oh, man, that's
Yeah.
tough.
Wow, it's the
Because even if it's
Why gotta be my
it's
thing?
tough.
Why? But I don't like that. I don't like that side. I think that's
Why?
wrong. Because why
It's
do
like, oh man, like
no? But it's just like why do people say that? Why is that the first response? Is
Well, let's say you got the divorce.
Because it's hard.
Because I guess a lot of people say,
Yeah,
because when you hear about marriage, you know, people get married, you think about the happiness, the love behind it. So when you say that you get a divorce, that'd be the first person response. Because it's coming to an end. Exactly.
But is it coming to an end or coming to a new beginning for both?
I think it's
Or is it coming to America?
Yo, you gotta love yellow, yo. Yellow is hilarious.
no, but the reason I asked is because a lot of women don't know how to date. Like
That's
I
right.
didn't know how to date.
I
I thought
see, I
you only
know.
dated
That's right.
one person
I'm
at a
funny about to
time.
tell the truth for here. The truth is, I don't know how to date. So
Yeah,
I know.
And that's true. A lot of women
I
don't know
know.
how to date, just like a lot of men don't know
I
how to
really
date.
don't.
See, the type of man that I am, I'm gonna open up a doors for you, honey. I'm gonna run your bubble bath, honey. I'm gonna cook your meal.
But
You
you,
ain't
at
got
the
to
end
do
of the day, you a woman,
That's
so I
me.
feel like you know that.
Yeah.
But
You
I
know
live
that.
my life every day as a stud, as a man.
But you
I'm
still.
saying,
I'm
at
like,
the end of
I'm
the day,
like, look,
I'm
that's
born
all.
and raised as a
I'm
woman,
not-
yes I am, but my image, my persona of me.
That's your persona, but it cannot take away the fact that you know how a woman wants to be treated. Because you are a woman.
yes,
You get what I'm saying?
ma'am, and yes,
That's
ma'am.
all I'm saying. I'm
Yes.
disagree to disagree. I'm not, you know,
I
I'm not trying to challenge that.
No.
But it's the. But I feel like that you know that. So
Right.
No, but women are supposed to date multiple people at one time. I didn't know that. I thought that was like code behavior. But nobody
It's
said you
not.
have to be intimate with all of those people.
that part.
But you have to learn.
That's
And-
right.
All right, I'm in human resources, so we would look at it like you get all these applications,
Yeah.
right? So you get all these people wanting to apply, but then you got to interview them. You can't just interview one person.
Right.
Yeah, you can.
That's
You got
right.
like this is a top tier position.
That's
You know
right.
what I mean? To be with you is a top tier position.
That's right.
So you got to
That be
interview
what's
people.
up.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got to interview them a couple of times because
A couple of times. Because it wasn't like how it was with first interview.
no,
That's why you have 2 interviews. It makes so much sense. Something went down the wrong pipe. I'm like,
comparing
Oh
dating
my
to
God.
hiring, I don't know. That's how it worked in my head. Like, okay, if you see red flags, that's why you can't.
Yes. You have to
Y'all
look for the
probably
red
be
flags
married,
now.
but you can't be intimate with these people because you gotta You got to see the red flags to see what's going on.
Yeah, you got to fill them out. Yeah, you see them red flags. They're going to show you them red flags,
Yes,
baby.
they will. They
will
probably
show
hide
you.
it for
They're going to
so
throw them
long.
real quick at you.
Some people
You know what I'm
oppose
saying?
the red flags right away.
Yeah, some people does it very in the beginning when you dating. Some people hold it in so they don't wean you on in and got you where they think they want you at. Then the red flags start coming out.
They give you that pink bow.
Yeah,
I'm homeless,
exactly.
girl. Come
Exactly.
save me.
So he sure they got nothing written on his forehead. Danger, warning, be careful of me. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you know what gets us though?
What?
We ignore the little ones though.
That's right.
I'm talking about. I'm trying to think from the smallest thing. I don't know. I gotta think for you if your nails ain't clean.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a big turn off. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
having like a certain scent on you. Like if you don't have a certain scent, and I mean every guy don't have to wear cologne, but if you don't have that
I
open to
know.
where it's just like
Mhm.
it's not given. You know, but I'm trying to get in the realm of red flags. I ain't gonna lie, I learned I have a pet peeve for not opening my door.
Mhm.
If you don't open my door, it just gives me very much. You really don't give a about me.
Exactly.
It just seems like okay, you want me to get in, but you don't see that you should open that door. Like,
Exactly.
but you can open the door that we going in for the restaurant, but you can't open the car door.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan on not opening the door like that.
Calling you late at night.
Late at night is not bad.
Not
late
But
you
you
talking.
can
It's
only
not late at
call
night,
it
it's not
at
bad.
night. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, when you only can call it late at night.
Sometime late
Oh
at
yeah,
night.
that's a real. And the red flag is within that 48 hours.
You might have heard
That's-
from them all day, but 1 or 2 something in the morning, then you want to call me, and I
talking
heard
about
from you all
what
day.
you doing.
What you doing?
Yeah, the
What's
what you
up?
doing? The what you doing is outrageous. The what you doing is outrageous. It's no way that it's so funny how this particular time you always call. Ding, that's the red
Red
flag.
flag
Yeah,
at
'cause
a
you
certain
think
time.
Or
Exactly.
why is it that when we going out, why when we going out it just seems as if you don't have your wallet or
You don't pay.
you don't pay.
Or your whole attitude or demeanor changes when you go into a different environment around people. That's
Yeah.
red flags too, because if
That
you
is.
treat me one way and then we go into this establishment,
Right.
your whole
Like-
mood and attitude will change. Bing, red flags. What's going on in this environment right
No,
here?
but the first time, the first
Something
time,
in the milk ain't clean on him. You know?
the first time it could be like, all right, you won't check about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it happened again, it's giving very much. Oh, this is how you really. This is how
Yes.
you really are.
Yes.
But you on my body when we behind closed doors.
Right.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Right.
And I ain't gonna lie, I don't want you to be on my body in public either.
Or you
I
nasty. Or you nasty to the wait staff. That's a red flag for me.
Yeah. How nasty be talking? Because I'm picky. So I mean, if you propose my nastiness with me, keep saying this is something that's in that cup.
No.
I'm very picky.
Be like, hey,
Very.
come here.
Oh, that's rude.
It's like,
That's rude.
Rude and disrespectful.
That is very much rude.
Because that could have been your sister, your aunt, your mother, anybody working that position.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to have respect for others.
Nah, that's the fact.
You know,
that's
for
a
real,
fact.
yes.
I ain't gonna lie, that snap would have really got into
I was
like,
like, ooh.
I don't like
I've
that
seen
snap.
happen.
I don't like
Oh,
that snap.
hey. No, ma'am.
What about the ones that's a little too flirtatious around friends?
Mm.
Why I got quiet?
Mm.
Because I was thinking, I was processing it. If
Yeah,
that
me
ever
too.
happened. Like, what you mean? Say it's
I don't know. Like it's just
like they're flirting with
With your
Like,
mate,
but-
with you
but it
or
was-
your mate? They flirting with you or your mate.
so
Just
whoever you're
flirting,
dating,
period.
you're not in a relationship with them. You're dating them, but they're
they're
flirting with
with
your
everybody.
with everybody. Not even your friends. You're flirting with everybody.
Oh yeah, but not giving you the same flirty attention that they get.
It don't
from
matter.
everyone
I
else.
don't like that.
No, I don't like
I
that
don't
neither.
care about you giving this. You're not gonna give me the same. You understand me? You know who I am. It's
That
the
part.
fact.
Yes.
It's the fact of the matter is,
Right.
if you try to get my attention, stay trying to get my attention.
Exactly.
If you singing everybody else's, then they say exactly what your mission is.
Right.
Don't play with me like that.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? That's a problem.
Yes.
And that
I
is
like
also a red flag.
Exactly.
That's a red flag.
Exactly. Don't
And then-
signify you like I'm your roommate.
Yeah.
Or your homegirl or homeboy or whatever. I'm saying everybody else, you got your attention, laughing, and y'all having a good time. Then you come by me and we.
Or you want to do it, or you want to do it on a quiet tip.
Exactly.
I ain't no sneak down low.
I ain't
You know what I'm
lying.
saying? Ain't nobody doing no
Exactly.
sneaky link. If we listen, if it is what it is, if it's not, if it is not,
Exactly.
and that's just what it is.
That's why you basically put the cards on the table from the beginning.
But everybody can't put their cards on the
You
table. That's
right.
the problem.
You're right.
I feel like even when it comes to the dating, if you're talking to Sam, Susan, and Beth, and Madam, why you can't say that when you first talking to somebody?
Right, just say I'm dating.
Just say I'm dating.
I'm
You get what I'm
dating a
saying?
few people. You know, I'm single. You know, I'm not committed to nobody. You know, but I am seeing a few people.
But some people,
keep it close.
I don't know. Some people be thinking that it's best to lie. The truth is, tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
Be honest.
Because they feel comfortable with lying, because that's what a lot of people are really used to doing.
Yeah,
lying to
that's true.
cover up this lie, to cover up that lie, and it's so normal and
And
comfortable
then when
within them.
it blow up, and when they blow up and somebody's feelings get hurt, right?
That's right.
A lot of men like to label women as being crazy. They had a reason to
Right.
have a crazy moment with you.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, it's funny, but it's real, because you wonder why these women act these certain type of ways or just come off in this type of light.
Angry.
She come off angry because you got her
Mad
feelings involved.
woman.
Yeah.
You got her feelings involved.
Yeah.
You sat there and told her one thing and knowing it was another, when the only thing you had to be a man about.
And tell the truth.
And a woman too. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Let's
Go
be
both
real.
ways. Both
Women,
parties.
let's be real.
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying? And tell these men what it
But
is.
it is the truth.
And if they can't take it, they can leave you alone.
Exactly.
But don't say you could take it and then your feelings get too deep. And then now you really acting like a loony.
Now you're mad.
Now you mad.
And now you don't have no reason to be mad because then I told you the truth.
Right.
So it works in a whole cycle.
Yes, it
So,
does.
Yellow, what are some of the challenges of dating in your community?
Whoa, well,
She got a situation, so that shows a lot.
hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? You know what I'm saying?
Right, we stumped Yellow, but now she's like,
Yeah, you stumped me
No,
on
my
that.
bad, but for real though, that's a good question though.
You know, well, in my world, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the flaws of it, you know, you got good flaws of it, you got bad flaws of it. Like you say, you know, you got some people that's good with it, some people that's, you know, bad with the situation, you know. But for me, in my perspective, in my experience, you know, my situationship, you know, is kind of hard, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you don't got feelings involved with a person. You know what I'm saying? Like what we just say, you know, communication is the key. You can communicate and let a person know, you see what I'm saying, where you coming from, you know what I'm saying? And what you looking for in a person or whatever, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not the person that you want to be with or you looking for, talk to me and tell me instead of playing me and going behind my back, and then I'm hearing different stuff in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Or the things you saying about me, but when we out, you were trying to portray me this perfect couple. You know what I'm saying? But behind closed doors, we lovey-dovey behind closed doors. I feel otherwise. You don't turn to the exorcist. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? With certain situations, certain things. So, you know, like I said, in my world, it can be hard, you know what I'm saying? And it can be good also, but it just pertains to the people, the person who you're with.
Yeah.
Communication and honest and being truthful, because the truth is, be truthful up front. You know what I'm saying? About everything. If you're not able to be truthful to a person up front, leave them alone.
Yeah.
Because the lies are going to come out. You see what I'm saying? Like you said, what's done in dark going to come to the light eventually.
All the time.
All the time.
It's gonna shine bright.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? And then at the end, somebody's going to get hurt. And a lot of people done got hurt. In my community, I don't know a lot of people that done got killed. They done killed their spouse or a mate or whatever, however, you know what I'm saying? Caught them up cheating, you know, stuff like that. Just be truthful to people.
Yeah, I think that's. I'm big on honesty.
Yes, me too.
I'm big on that, and that
Well,
means
stand for you to lie to me.
take me as I am.
Yes,
you know what
me
I'm saying?
too.
It is when it comes to your truth, when it comes to you being honest. What is the reason to really lie to anybody? You know what I'm saying? What can they really do?
What you can gain out of lying?
You ain't
You're not
gonna
going to
gain.
gain anything about lying. You know what I'm saying?
And playing with somebody's feelings can really
Be
get you
dangerous.
hurt.
Yeah.
It
You
can be
can really,
dangerous.
like it can get you hurt
Or killed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hurt is going. That's what my hurt is. That hurt is
You know
going
what
to
I'm
where
saying?
you do you want to
Very
die?
dangerous.
Do you want to die? Nobody got time to be like, I got something got to do in this world before I leave.
You got people stalking you. People try to put all kind of craziness on you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go through all of that.
Walking
right
over
there,
your
you know what
shoulder,
I'm
and
saying?
you
Yeah,
we
you know,
parents.
exactly. Leave the person alone. You know, you got to constantly keep walking behind, looking behind your back, because some people make you feel that type of way too.
Yeah.
It's like somebody's always walking behind you or watching you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's an uncomfortable feeling. You know, to feel that way.
That's real. I ain't gonna lie. That is real. So you heard it. Be honest.
Be honest.
Be honest all the time. Like, and if you feel like you can't be honest with that person, think about if you want them to be honest with you. You can't expect so much with someone else, but you can't even show your truth to that person.
Right.
You know that I think that's just selfish. That
Right,
falls
it
for
is
me to being selfish because you have your high expectations for them, but you're not even giving the expectations that you seeking from them as well.
That's right. That's right.
So if you're gonna be fair, then be fair to yourself, and by doing what's right. You know,
Right.
it shouldn't change anything
no, it shouldn't at all.
at all. Okay, at all. I gotta hit another truth is because I ain't gonna lie, we getting deep by the wayside. We getting deep by the wayside.
Something lighthearted, you mean? Like something funny?
Yeah,
It
let's
could
do
be-
something funny.
It could be funny.
Yeah, let's make something funny. Let's come up with something funny.
The truth is, a lot of people don't know how to perform right in the bedroom.
And you're right about that one. They do
How
all
do
that.
you learn? See, that's the thing. How do you learn? There are no classes to teach you.
Okay, and
how to
that's the
teach
same
you
with being a
stroke.
parent. But
That's
I'm
right.
saying that don't know how to perform in the bedroom is don't talk hot sugar honey iced
Yes,
tea.
sir. Talking that
You
big
know what I'm saying?
talk.
Don't talk sugar honey iced tea and then you come in the bed and that's why I just said what I
Then
said.
you come to the bedroom.
This is coming from people that be like, yo, I'm down.
yeah,
bro.
I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that.
So if you able to and you do the yo,
Oh
that
my
is
God. But I don't have plenty of experience.
my
like that
eyes is
too.
open. I'm looking at the headboard. It's just like, why did I let you?
Exactly.
That's disappointing.
And I have been through that also too. You know, a female, oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and we're gonna do this and do that. We get in the bedroom, you stuck like a mannequin. No man. But you had all that big talk. You was
But
talking
you had them
that
stuck
you
like,
was gonna do this and you was gonna do
but
that.
if you had them stuck like a mannequin, then well, you probably didn't give us time to play.
No, I'll get plenty of time to play. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No, you call that big talk. It's time to put some of that big talk in action. You know what I'm saying?
They call her
You
big
know,
dude.
For real, you know, if your sex game is not on, don't brag on it. Put yourself up here.
Even if your-
If you know you can't perform in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Just be honest to your mate or whatever. How you know what I'm saying? How long you can last? What you can do? What you can't
I
do.
don't think I ain't gonna lie.
No.
Even with being honest, how we just talked about it, because even the truth is, I don't think no man is really gonna say, "Y'all only do two. I only can last 2 or 3 minutes." I don't see no man doing that.
You got some men that will tell you the truth.
Yeah,
Because I done had a couple of my homeboys and I told some of them, baby, you got good 5 minutes from me, baby. You better get it good, get it while it's lasting. You know what I'm saying? You know, after that, that's a wrap.
hurtful.
And I'm like, woo, wee, baby. You better go get that little 5 minutes. You know what
But
I'm saying?
even with the performing in the bedroom, a lot of people just be wanting to get straight to the point instead of even having a foreplay.
Foreplay.
You know what I'm saying? Foreplay plays a big factor.
role.
I think
Plays
you
a
gotta
big role.
know each person. what
Exactly.
Each person like.
Like.
Some people like.
You got to know their likes and dislikes.
Some people like foreplay. Some
That's
people
right.
like kissing.
Yeah,
that's
So
right.
I think you have to adjust to
That's
each
right.
person.
That's right.
And not only that.
And you got some people that love role playing, you
Yeah.
know, put making up, you know, putting
Right.
on different clothing
Some
and
people got
outfits and
kinks.
stuff.
You
know what I'm
Tell
saying?
me, Yellow,
You
some
know,
people
I
got
can be
kinks.
the doctor and you can be my patient.
All right.
Dr. Milton is coming to see you, ma'am. Can you tell me what's the problem?
You know. So with the bottom, they said they got a yellow dot on their head. I am providing. Oh my God. No, she did. But yes, she did.
No, I think, and it's important to know what you like. Separately.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Absolutely.
all about your likes and
Because you can't
dislikes.
just leave it up to him and be like, I don't like
Yeah,
that.
but for
Yeah,
you,
like,
to leave it up to
better,
him, and for him to think that he know all your spots of what
Right.
you like and what to do, you got to tell him.
You
I
gotta
told him,
tell
tell him.
him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Some people, well, I think that really falls under me feeling like, I just feel like a lot of things that people are supposed to know.
No, people ain't supposed to.
I know. I just live in that world, you know. Just
You have some people that does automatic knows, and you got some people that don't know. You see what I'm saying? You don't even know. You have some people that don't even know how to have foreplay. Don't even know how to bring affection or compassion or passion to the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's all about the likes and dislikes. And sometimes you have to show people what you like.
Sometimes I think you need to figure out yourself.
Yeah, figure out what yourself.
So basically,
exactly.
y'all saying the truth is that you can actually teach someone.
Yes, yes,
All right.
Yes.
Well, let's give it.
yes. Teaching.
But you can teach someone on a mental and emotional tip how
That's
to
right.
to sexually please you.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because you
Well,
gotta know
well.
yourself.
That's
Yeah,
right.
you gotta know yourself well enough to be able to do that. But at the same time, come with your A game.
But what does that mean? Somebody could like.
Come with your A. Come with your A.
That means come with all of you.
Yeah, you
come
know what I'm
with
saying?
everything you got in you. You see what I'm saying? All that big talk you was talking about, bring it on.
And I'm not,
You know,
no,
that's what she mean by the A
come
game.
with your A game. Don't, like she said, don't give half of you. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like,
Bring it
You
on.
be giving all
no,
of
let me say
yourself
this.
and
It done
that's
been-
all we got. Like,
it done
I
been-
on.
it done been
can't hit
situations.
the back. That's all I got. I only got this much.
It's the situation. You know, and at the same time, you should never let us lead to this moment. That's disappointing. You understand? That's disappointing. So what I'm saying is, don't oppose to say to me that you can do this, you can do that, and it's just like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, let's get it, and then it's just like, just give it an elevator, just open. I gotta get off the elevator, bro.
Well,
I gotta get off the elevator.
okay, do they tell you, like, do you, like, just in general, like, do you know, like, what angles and stuff? Because it's important to know your angles to hit certain spots so your partner can.
Yeah, but I think that takes away from the moment. No, I'm really up. No, like,
But they
I
don't
don't-
know.
no, to me, I don't know. We've grown. I don't see myself personally teaching someone that. You know, like if it's saying things that we can try,
Right.
or like after a first moment, just like, yo, I really enjoyed that, or whatever this and third. Now that's one thing. But if it's like a first moment time, you get what I'm saying? You took all this hot, this and the third. We already know. We feel that. You know, did your background, making sure everything was Gucci and all that. And you hit it off, and it's just like it was that. I can't give you a second chance on that. You gave me exactly what it was. It's no way you said, oh, it was a bad time. Nah, that's disappointing. And on top of that, you already see how the way I come. You already see this
Oh my
lioness.
gosh, yeah.
So it's no way that you won't like
You'll
why
not get a call back.
right. Access denied. Access.
You
denied.
you guys will block them instantly. Y'all Leos block instantly.
Yo,
Cut off game strong.
bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm
Instantly.
so spitball.
Instantly.
Like for real. It's no problem, but in the end you know what you want. You
That's
know?
right.
And at the end of the day, when you know, I feel like everybody's supposed to know what you want. Because at the same time, then it goes to you really playing. You don't know.
You know what you want and you know what you like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
At all times.
Yeah.
You supposed to know that.
Right.
You better know what you want in that damn, bro. That's a jungle gym.
Hey.
That's a jungle gym. You better say, what branch are you trying to swing off?
Your Jane is swinging and she gonna swing without you.
I am crying. That was a kind of a funny one.
Yeah, that was. It was.
Which one? I know y'all got something. I know y'all got something. What y'all think about men feet? Well, you women feet. Like, you're a big
Okay, well,
when it comes to feet.
well, me per se, me, I love to see a woman with her nails done, her lashes done, her toes done. Yes, I love a woman with her beautiful toes, beautiful feet. That's what they mean. Because I might want to go down and kiss and suck them things. I don't want to suck nothing that look like alligators. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm a feet man. I would say that. You know what I'm saying? I love a woman with a beautiful feet.
I mean, I'm not big on it like that. But if it's given like, dang, you look like we was walking on concrete for a long time, I am gonna say something. You know what I'm saying? I am gonna say something right over it. Like that's just me on saying that. And I got to be comfortable. I have to be comfortable enough within myself and around you
Right.
to be able to crack that joke and see how you gonna take it too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
That's
if you can't
right.
really crack that joke, you got to see like. Why did it really trigger you to that aspect, or for you to take it that far, where it's like, oh, I know I can't joke with you in that light, you know?
Right,
So,
right.
and that's that goes with you learning somebody too.
That's true. And also learning.
The truth,
Likes the dislike.
yeah, at all times. The truth is, what y'all feel about I don't want to get too deep, but what y'all feel about the abortion
Oh Lord.
decision?
I don't agree with it at all. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't agree with abortions at all. But to each his own.
You
know
don't
what I'm
you don't
saying?
agree with abortion?
I
Like,
don't-
you
I-
don't
no, I
feel,
would-
you don't feel like we should have the rights to have a particular abortion?
That's what I'm about to explain. This. Per se with me, I don't agree
No,
with
I'm open to
abortions, but to certain circumstances. You see what I'm saying? I'm open to abortions. You understand what I'm saying? To certain circumstances.
Of course, getting
You
raped.
know, yeah, like getting raped, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, got abused, you know, sexually abused, and you got pregnant, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever, then I'm open to that. You know what I'm saying? But you just going around sleeping around with men and having abortions, no, I'm not feeling that. I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm in between. I'm where you at. I'm where you at with it. Truthfully speaking, because my mom only had me because my grandmother told her not to abort me. My mom had, I think, maybe 2 or 3. I don't know. My mom could tell the truth, but on that. But I think it was 2 or 3 before she had me, and I was about to be the 3rd or the 4th one. And my grandmother was like, "No." So thankfully, I'm here because of my grandmother. To be honest, so I really feel like, and I know I do have a purpose of being here, but I do feel like, what you said though, I really can elaborate and agree on that though. It shouldn't be an option because some people just take it for granted.
Exactly.
Some people are just out here just having them,
just to have them. Yeah,
and
that's what I don't agree with.
But then sometimes I do feel like even the ones that kept the kids just to say I'm pregnant by this man, or just because of the benefits of this man, or just because you just want to be spiteful.
Right.
I feel like it's wrong to have the kid and knowing that you're not gonna treat that kid with no love. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna resent that kid. All that. You know what I'm saying? That's where I was like, all that they could have did that, but you also got people that want kids that you could adopt them.
That's right.
So it works hand in hand. But
Me, wait, I gotta get mine.
No. You definitely.
I personally feel like a woman's choice.
Right.
She feels like she wants to have one, regardless of the situation. I know. Because there's no point in bringing children into the world.
That's right. Absolutely.
Or abusing them, or putting them in the foster care system, and then getting abused that way. So, I feel like a woman's choice is a woman's choice, and it's important for us to make sure that they do that safely. And that's what those laws were for.
That's right.
But I believe that why are men in women's business anyway? Like, why are you telling women that they can't have kids? You get what I'm saying? So this was a 50-year-old law that was on the books.
Okay.
Constitutional law. And then they just said, forget about it. Like, we just gonna do away with it.
Wow.
Right? So that means a lot of women are gonna either try to do it themselves or travel somewhere to go get it done. Or they might even be killed by a partner. Because that happens. Women tell men, "Oh, I'm pregnant." How many men have killed women for that?
Yeah. A lot of times they either married. A lot of them also be married too.
They could be married.
They could be married too and mess around with their spouse. You know what I'm saying? And then end up killing her. You know.
Do y'all feel though when you're in a relationship and because you're pregnant, that it depends on what his response on keeping the child though? Like, how you tell somebody like, "Oh, I'm pregnant," and of course this is your first child. You're excited. Because I remember when I was pregnant with my first son, AJ, and he turned out to be a stillbirth. The response that I got back from his dad was, "It's whatever you want to do, and I'm not ready for a kid right now." If I'm not mistaken. Then when I spoke to his older sister was like, "My brother's not ready for a kid," and it just put me in a space to where it's like, do I have to go off of how the way he feel or what he's not ready for? But I'm 19, so I'm honestly just thinking I'm pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a whole human being that's about to be growing inside of me and my womb and everything. So it's like, why I have to really just take in his thought on his thought of just being, just being a part of not even just our kid life though, just his decision on like if I don't want it, it plays a huge factor on me not keeping it. But at the same time, like you said, me being a kid, I'm not thinking long term of my child life. And I didn't think about that then until my second child. And then, but my other two, then I really started to think rational about it. You just can't have kids. You know what I'm saying? That's just true.
Right.
You got to make sure you make the right decision. That's
right.
Who you have kids with. You know the background. For the background. Know his history. Do your FBI woman. Our intuition, research how the way we do when we want to get down and dirty and know the things that we need to know about a man, because you can mess around and be stuck with somebody that ain't really right up here, and they don't want to grow. You get what I'm saying? And it ain't like you suffering, but at the same time, you still would have to obtain some type of cordial relationship with that person because of the child's well-being.
That's right.
No matter what. No matter what. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's on any ground, no matter what. Yeah, I don't got to talk to him. Yeah, I don't have to do that and the third. But that kid, who that's going to affect? That kid.
It's going to affect the kid. Exactly.
So it's just, oh gosh.
And in that situation, I think, you got to do what you can live with.
That's
If
right.
you can live with having an abortion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't live with that. then
That's right.
Yeah, because that can mess you up mentally also too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Really can.
But the ones that will have to suffer with that, I think it got to be another way around it. It got to be something with. Because I know the women that got raped or possibly that would get raped or something like that. That they will be able to get an abortion. You know what I'm saying? That should still be some type of right. It's no way they are forced to keep that kid.
Right.
Do you feel like people's sexual practices will be like they will be real discerning or like real strict when it comes to sex now, since we have this rule of not being able to have abortions?
I don't even think so.
You don't think so? You don't think people are gonna be like, take that risk?
They still got Plan Bs on the show.
And I ain't lying.
They still got Plan Bs on the show. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with them still having that on the shows, and people not gonna take it serious till they start to see like it's really happening. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like that's what sucks and what's sad with society, our culture, and just overall in general when it comes to America. But it's like nobody never takes it serious until it start happening until our community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yo, you really can't get an abortion? You know what I'm saying? Now it's just not true. It's her. So we're like, oh yeah, now I feel it now.
Right.
And they shouldn't take that, because if they say that's what it is, don't take that road. That's why they do have condoms out here. They've been having condoms out here.
Exactly.
And just as well as you
And
think it's
birth
bad
controls.
enough so where like you can get stuck with a kid, it's better you can get stuck with these STDs out here too.
That won't go away.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
That's
so
right.
it's important either at every route.
Yeah.
Make smart. We just all gotta make smart decisions.
Smart choices. That's right.
But also, we think about, well, how this affects Black women is that Black women have the highest death and mortality rates when it comes to giving birth.
Okay.
Right. Right.
And then our kids have the one in like 294 and 100,000 in white kids, but it's 894 and 100,000 in Black kids.
Wow.
Infants that die. So of us having babies is very very hard on us.
Right.
So we don't even think about all of that stuff. I'm a statistics person, so I always look at statistics and I'm like, how this will affect Black women. I'm a Black woman. And my children, I have Black girls, so how will that affect them? Now, luckily for me, my husband has a vasectomy, but what about the people that don't? Yeah. So, men, I'm encouraging y'all to go out and have a vasectomy, because it's very hard on a woman's body to get her tubes tied. So,
Please use condoms.
And please use condoms.
Please use condoms. They need to have a male birth control pill for them to take also too.
I would love for them.
I would love for them to have that, because that would slow their self down where they won't be able to get pregnant as fast.
You know what's so crazy though? They don't get. I just feel like they really not as affected in the beginning stage of when it happens until of course the baby is born and whatnot. But then they just have so much that they have to say or just want to be involved in when it comes to that. But the beginning stage of just knowing that you're pregnant, that sometimes just go everywhere. You think about everything.
Mm-hmm. Your emotions
about,
running everywhere.
I'm talking about running wild.
Everywhere, yes.
It's running wow. It's giving. Are you serious? Right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I got planned the next month or two? Like what? It's just real. It's a life changer, Like, and again, just make the right decisions. Just make the right decisions, though. I'm not too big on that. What's it called with the guy?
Vasectomy?
Yeah, vasectomy.
Oh, yeah, they go right into the ball and just.
I'm not big on it.
Why? Because it's like they heal after like 3 days. You know how long you'd be down if you had this tubal litigation, and then it could cause like problems with our not our fertility, but just
Your
where you
ovaries,
have to get a hysterectomy.
with your ovaries.
Yep,
Yeah.
your ovaries
Mhm.
and your feminine system. So it causes problems, tubal litigation. So that's why some women, continue to have that pouch because the tubes get tied, and your tubes can untie. But
True.
Why is she saying nothing right now? So that's why. Oh my God, I can't wait to get a fly because I have so much questions to ask at this point. Oh my God, that is so crazy.
and then they just go with the balls just a little, and then snip the sperm thing done in 3 days. They'll be back to normal.
Wow. So y'all can just do it till you screw it. Oh wow.
Ain't no babies coming.
I know that's right.
There ain't no baby.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful. But men, it's a lot of men that still want to have kids though. But are you ready to take care of them? That's the question. But and be president. It's definitely getting so close to the time and I'm wrapping up. I'm not gonna lie, it has been real on Speak Freely. It has been real what the truth is. But I do want to ask you ladies, and you gotta lip sync real quick because I'm not about to shut this down.
No, you're not.
What you
lip sync
mean?
real quick.
Why
You're
you
not gonna-
can't?
Why? I invite you to come out Sunday at Odyssey so you can see me perform.
Oh,
You
wow.
didn't come, friend. Now she want me to perform for you guys, for everybody, you guys now. I invited her out. She would have saw me. Now you want me to lip sync. Yeah, see how friends do you?
Speak freely. Let me tell you something. That is so wonderful that she wasn't put me on blast. I find that very humorous. Okay, but at the same time, I was coming back from New York City. I was tired. Okay, let's be real. I was tired.
Yeah.
But it's no excuse. At the end of the day, whenever you go back there, I'll pull out. Don't
But
be
I
like that.
understand that, you have family situations. But
Don't.
you want to put me on the spotlight for me to lip sync right now. You know what I'm saying? You want me to do that right now? You got some ones? That part. Okay, because
You want
I'm entertained for free.
Oh, you're entertained, but you want here speaking freely.
Yeah, because I'm doing it freely. And speaking the truth.
I love it. I ain't gonna lie. I love it. She said it's doing it freely, okay? But it's letting the people know exactly how you feel and giving your perspective
Yes.
on the topic and what it is, So this was really a good one and a good run for it. But again, like I'm about to jump into you. It's about to do a lip sync. I don't know what she's talking about.
really?
Like, yeah, you really are.
Says
Like,
y'all.
says me. You're bugging. Anyway, I'm gonna ask you the question first, and we're gonna close it with the lip sync, and that's how we about to rock it out. So I want to know now, today in your life, where do you feel like you are starting with the letter L, with your first letter of your name? Like, what comes to mind? And where you are right now in your life? Yeah.
leadership.
Yes,
Yeah,
I see that.
that.
Yes, swear.
Yeah, so that's where I am in my life. Being an example and leading people to their freedom and their happiness by
Right.
actually being an example, living example of
Okay.
leadership.
I love it. And what about you? Yellow.
You know what? No, I'm gonna say T. That's
Right.
what my name.
Yes.
Where it starts up at.
Yeah, that's her real name.
But mainly, what our topic, what we was talking about, truth. You know what I'm saying? Speak the truth, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Be honest and open with everyone. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, we all can come together like that as one. You know what I'm saying? And try to help others if you can, because that's what we're missing in our world right now. Also, too, the closeness with our community. You know what I'm saying? Instead of us being apart from each other and being jealous and envious of one another, pull somebody together, try to help them, so we all can come together and grow together as one unity. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's time to break the chain, you guys. You know what I'm saying? And just be honest with each other, with yourself. It starts with yourself, but be honest and truthful with everyone.
I love it. Okay. I love it for real. For those that don't know, my first name starts with an E. And I feel like right now I'm in the light of exposing. I feel like exposing everything and everyone around me to really tap into them inner selves, like really tap into who you are and don't keep giving me this facade, so I wanna if I'm speaking to you, I expose you and I want you to show me if I connect with you or if I'm around you, Show me the real you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not the you that just came out and just, you put this armor on. Take the armor off when you're around me. You know what I'm saying? Let me really get deep down and connect with you for who you are, not who you're supposed to be.
That's right.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm exposing them all. That's the truth. That's the truth when it comes to that though. But come on, stop playing. Give me a little lyrical real quick.
What you mean a little lyrical? I need some music, baby. I gotta have some music.
I gotta be.
Ooh yeah.
Ooh,
yeah. I gotta have some music. I say I'm a lip sync too. I gotta have music, baby. Whatever song you want me to lip sync, bring it to me. Hey, bring it on your phone. Hey, you can pull it on your phone. Hey, you can pull up Kim on your phone. Hey, bring up Kim, and so I can share my life with y'all. Hey, hey.
Okay. Hold on.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's one of my songs that I lip sync. Can our people hear the song? Turn it up so they can hear the song. I'm not actually singing, I'm lip syncing.
I know.
I lip sync.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you should have the camera on me so I can stand up and lip sync.
You know what? The camera is listen.
But I got to stand up, baby, because I perform.
So you can't do it right now.
But it's all good though. It's all good. Makes any difference.
Yeah, use this one.
I still love the world. Come on, y'all. Hey, you're my weakness. What you did? You changed my world.
Oh,
Share my life. Oh. Hey, what y'all? Trust in me.
that's that truth talk.
That's that truth talk, y'all. You're all I want.
Okay, that's how you talk to the girl.
Hey, everything I need. Ooh, baby. Come on now. It makes any difference. I give you all my heart.
Yes.
You're my sunsets.
Ooh. Let's give a nice set of peaceful.
Anywhere you are.
All right now.
Hey. Baby, I'm a dreamer.
I'll just be daydreaming in bed now.
You're still my queen.
All right now. Let's talk the crown.
Hey. Your love is like a river, girl.
Oh, look at that
Right me.
Woo!
Share my life.
Woo!
Hey, girl. You can trust in me. Trust, baby.
Hey.
You're all I want.
Woo!
Hey, girl. You're everything I need. Hey, babe.
We can't let her go too crazy, y'all.
Come on now.
We can't let her go too crazy, but I ain't gonna lie. Give it up for Yellow! Hold on. If y'all want to see her perform, they can find you at though whenever you feel like
At
it.
Odyssey on Fairmont Avenue up in White Bluff.
Heard her, y'all.
Odyssey Club.
Be there and be square. Don't be like me and don't show up there.
Show starts at 11 o'clock
Show
every
starts at
Sunday.
11. Every Sunday. All right, you going this Sunday or you not? Which one you
Yeah, I'm
going?
going this Sunday.
All right, sounds good. We'll see you there then. Cha-ching. All right, and then she said bring her ones. You understand?
Yeah, bring on one, baby, because I'm going to give you a show.
Ooh, heard you. But I want to say thank you guys so much for joining me today on Speak Freely. This topic has been amazing. I feel refreshed. I feel good. I want everybody to know the truth is.
Hey.
Real talk. Y'all already know where y'all can find them at. Y'all want to drop your handles one more time really quickly on Instagram or Facebook where they can find you. Or Leo, you can drop yours. Yeah.
Facebook at Chocolate Chick.
That was, what's it again?
Chocolate?
Yeah, that chocolate chip.
Tania Milton, Facebook 86. Instagram the same also.
The same also. Y'all already know where to find them at. Until next time, y'all can holler at me on Speak Freely. Hey!
Like this. like this. I 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 like this. Like this.